All right, welcome back, everybody. You're watching NBC 5. It's time to check back in with Matt in the morning. And today he's at this popular summer camp helping young chefs sharpen their culinary skills and a whole lot more.
That's right, and it's all thanks to the Foundation for Culinary Arts. Matt is at the chopping block. It's in Lincoln Square to fill us all in. Hey there, Matt.
Hopefully my job isn't at the chopping block, but yes, we're here at the chopping block and having a good time. Yes, chef. That's what we've been saying all morning. I'm here with Lisa, owner of the chopping block, who is the mastermind behind this camp. And we have Andrea here as well, who is doing a little cheese grating. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. So you're in the camp right now, right?
I am.
Yeah. How has the experience been for you, and where did this interest in food come for you?
Honestly, this camp has been so fun. We've only started it yesterday, but I feel like I've learned so much.
Yeah.
And I've been doing these camps for over 3 years. I just graduated high school, and I feel these camps have given me lifelong skills, just like Catherine says. And I also think that the skills that I've learned have helped me through culinary competitions that I've done, and I've used some of these recipes with my classmates as well.
You are fantastic, giving me all the sound bites and everything. So great. I'm glad that you've had that experience. And you're going on to Johnson & Wales, right? You're going to pursue culinary career.
Correct.
Yeah. That's great. So, Lisa, it's got to be pretty incredible for you to see these kids embrace food and the career that could be something so great for them.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah.
You know, something that's very important to me and the chopping block in general is mentorism, and I love being able to see these kids for 3 years in a row just learn and grow and get better and better. And something I didn't have growing up is, you know, an avenue to get into the culinary industry. So I really like that the Foundation for Culinary Arts is providing this kind of way into the industry, giving out scholarships, you know. And
give people the idea. Give people an idea of what it takes to be a part of this camp, who can apply, and how they apply.
Yes, on the website foundationforculinaryarts.com, you can apply. You can always call and talk to Deb and Kat directly. There is an application process.
Yeah.
It is free, and you do get the kits and all of the things, but you do have to apply online. There is a financial requirement.
Okay, great. But I think this has been wonderful. These kids are all looking to pursue the food industry in a fun way. I'm learning a few things this morning on how to chop properly and whatnot. So, yes, chef. The camp is in session all week long, and we'll have more coming up later in our streaming show.
That's
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, skills that'll last a lifetime. All right, Matt, thanks so much.
Welcome back, everybody. You're streaming NBC Chicago. It's time now to check in with Matt in the morning. Today, he's at a popular summer camp, which is helping young chefs sharpen their culinary skills and a whole lot more. And it's all thanks to the Foundation for Culinary Arts. So Matt is at the chopping block. It's over in Lincoln Square to fill us in and fill us up. Matt?
That's right. Fill us up indeed. We're making strawberry shortcake here. Good morning, everyone. Can we hear it? Yes, chef.
Yes, chef.
Yes, chef.
Yes, chef. There we go. They've been trained so well. This is an extraordinary camp. Catherine, you're behind this, executive director here. What was the impetus for this? Why did someone want to create this camp for these kids?
Well, what we thought, so we used to be a scholarshiping organization for kids who were already in culinary school, and we thought it would be better if we found kids younger when they're in those formative years in high school, when they're starting to make those decisions and starting to explore career options. And we thought in the culinary world, what's great about it is you can actually start from a dishwasher and be a business owner.
Yes.
So there's just not as many barriers to entry, and now we're working to remove any of the barriers that do exist. So, you know, financial need for training and things of that nature, which is why we do this no-cost camp.
That's great. No-cost camp. It runs for a week, and you have many other camps. This is one example, but you have camps for Thanksgiving and all kinds of
pasta making, a holiday baking boot camp, my personal favorite. You know, we do a spring baking camp, and then we're also doing a masterclass series where we take the kids out of the classroom and put them in professional settings. So in restaurant kitchens, they're doing one in a food production studio in 2 weeks, so they can learn all, like, kind of do some career exploration.
Great. Love it. Okay, my man Aiden's over here. Aiden is already working in the restaurant industry, right?
Yes.
Where are you working right now?
I work at Flossmoor Social.
My gosh, and what grade are you in?
I am a senior.
That's pretty cool. So you decided to come to this camp to sharpen your culinary skills?
Yes.
So one day, you did it yesterday. So this is only a second day on camp, and they're like, put them on TV. What did you learn yesterday?
We learned yesterday how to make ramen.
Yeah? Had you made ramen before?
I did, but this time I made the dough for it.
Okay, so you made the actual noodles.
Yes.
Yeah. Is this something you want to pursue? Do you see yourself in a culinary career?
Yes, I do see that.
Yeah. What would you like to do?
I think I would want to be head chef.
Right to the top, Kat. I like how you're training these kids.
See?
Right
Yes.
to the top. Very good. If people want to sign up, what should they do? Because it requires some financial information, right?
Yes, so you just go to our website, which is foundationforculinaryarts.org. You fill out the application, and if they have any questions, I always say just call us. Our emails, our phone number, everything's on the website. So if you're not sure if you qualify, we just say go ahead, apply, and give us a call, and we can walk you through it.
Okay, love it. Head chef. That's the career I want, too. I want to be head chef. Thanks, guys. We're making strawberry shortcake. They're going to cook that up later today in the camp. I'm going to steal a strawberry.
Very
good.
cool.
You make good strawberries. You make really good strawberries.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Love to see his aspiration, too.
Yeah.
Matt, thank you so much.
When you hear the words the chopping block, that sounds like an ending. But it's actually a place in Lincoln Square where aspiring chefs can get their start at a camp called Yes Chef.
So tell me a little bit about the mission behind this camp.
So what we do is we strive to empower and educate students that want to go into the culinary arts. So it's kids that have financial need, don't necessarily have the opportunities, and so we want to offer those to them. So we're not, we always say, talent is universal, but access isn't. Yeah. And so what we're trying to do is give our students access to the kind of training, education, and opportunities that a lot of other students have that, have the financial.
Right. And the experience been for you, and where did this interest in food come for you?
Honestly, this camp has been so fun. We've only started it yesterday, but I feel like I've learned so much.
Yeah.
And I've been doing these camps for over 3 years. I just graduated high school, and I feel these camps have given me lifelong skills, just like Catherine says. And I also think that the skills that I've learned have helped me through culinary competitions that I've done, and I've used some of these recipes with my classmates as well.
Look at this.
And at the end of that camp, they leave with essential kitchen skills so they can continue on their culinary journey.
But I want to show you this. I'm here with Catherine, the executive director of the program here, Yes Chef, this culinary camp, which is just so extraordinary. Look at this. This is the kit that the kids go home with. Each kid goes with this?
Every student goes home with this kit. Yeah, so it has basically everything, like pots, pans, all your small utensils, pretty much everything you need to cook in a kitchen. Plus, it's everything that you need to recreate all of the recipes from this camp from this week.
I don't even have all that stuff in my kitchen.
I know, my mom's like, can I have one of those?
Yeah.
I was like, nope.
Can I buy one of these? So fantastic. Multiple camps are coming up. Give everyone an idea of what they could sign up for and where to do that.
So you can go to foundationforculinaryarts.org and fill out the application. We have a Thanksgiving camp in November, which is great. We have a holiday baking boot camp in December coming up, and then they restart, and we start in the spring again with baking camp, and then this camp and everything. And then we have master class series, and we have a really cool one coming up. It's media and technology in the food industry, so they learn about being an influencer, food writer, food photographer, food stylist, food producer. It's amazing.
Love it. Okay, I'm going here to Chef Betsy. Hello, Chef.
Hello.
How you doing? What are you doing right now?
Good. I'm just cutting some strawberries for the strawberry shortcake.
Yeah. So you joined the Yes Chef camp because your family's actually in the food industry and you wanted to expand those skills, right?
Yeah. Both of my parents are chefs, and I just wanted to continue their legacy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I very much enjoy the pastry side of culinary.
Yeah. She wants to make the sweets. What's your favorite thing to make?
I like to make cupcakes, like some chocolate filling inside.
Oh,
you know?
like complicated cupcakes, right?
But they're more tasty.
Yeah, they are. Have you learned? You must have learned a lot so far in the camp. What are some of the things you're taking away with you?
It's more like the kitchen, like terminology. Like, I couldn't even tell you, not gonna lie. I still don't remember.
Well, that's why we gotta go.
That's why we're learning.
That's why we're learning, we're embracing. You know, I can barely remember anyone's name, so you're okay there. What would you like to do when you get older?
For right now, I want to go to college for architecture and later do culinary so I could make my own restaurant from scratch.
Okay. She building the food and the actual building. Lots of fun. Thank you all for getting up so early. Aiden here normally takes a 2-hour train to get to this camp, so it really shows you how meaningful it is to be a part of something like this. So we thank them for getting up early, and you should definitely check out Yes Chef, the camp. And they were doing that way before the Bear did.
Oh.
That Yes Chef, right? That's true.
All right.
Okay.
That's cool.
Way before the Bear. They're the originators.
Nice. Thank you, Matt. Yeah.
I'm going to keep eating, though.
You go ahead and dive in. Let your kids learn something this summer. Yeah.
Then they
that's a
can
great
feed
camp
themselves
idea.
when they get home from school
There you
abroad and
go.
say, Dad, I'm hungry.
There you go. And take it a step further. They can actually make dinner
That's
for
right.
you.
Or breakfast.
Or
yeah.
breakfast in bed.
Turn it on the oven